Hello Leo, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Okay, happy Leo season, happy birthday. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, I have your tarot, I was gonna say tarot cup. I have your coffee cup right here, and I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle. Okay, and then also I have the messages that I saw in the coffee before that I'm gonna talk to you about really quick. Okay, let me see here. Okay, Leo, let's clear the energy really quick. Okay. Whew. Okay. Leo. First, I saw an empty bed. I don't know why I'm holding it like this. Like you can read my handwriting. Okay, so first I saw an empty bed, and I heard the phrase, you made your bed and now you have to lie in it. I feel like there's somebody in your life that their bed is pretty much made and they're like refusing to lie in it. And they're kind of trying to make it seem like it's your fault for this situation or whatever here. There's somebody here that just seems like I would be careful of any person who is trying to not take accountability and who is trying to blame you for the things that have gone wrong in their life. Um, it's just a weird energy of somebody made every active decision to make this result, and they are blaming you for it, but this is what they have done. This is their emotions. It feels like emotional manipulation, and it just feels wrong. So there's something here about this energy, and I feel like some people can do this in very deceptive ways. They can do this in ways where it's like, oh, we're family, so you owe me, like you have to be there for me, you have to do this and this, because that's what family does. This is just an example. And it's like, well, no, you don't just get to hold me hostage because I'm related to you, and dictate what I do with my life and how I do my life, how I express my life. You know, you're saying all of these emotions that you're feeling because of what I'm doing with my life. That's not really fair. That's not really right. That's not really like something that someone that's a healthy, supportive, kind-hearted person does, and maybe this person realizes it or they don't, but I still think that, that doesn't mean that you need to take that or deal with that. It's kind of like somebody saying, coming from this place of, they want so much from you, but they are refusing to support just the basic requirements that you're asking, or they're not respecting your boundaries. So I'll be very careful of that. Okay. So then I saw the Loch Ness monster, and then it was like, no, Puff the Magic Dragon. This is Puff the Magic Dragon. Whoa. So for some of you, this could have to do with your childhood. We're in Mercury retrograde. We know it's in Leo. So we know this is going to bring up stuff from our past for us to kind of take another look at this. And this can be a really beautiful thing in a way, because this is kind of like spirit saying, are you sure that you're wanting to manifest this change? And if you are, here's this. How are you going to respond to it? And how you respond to it is your communication to the universe of, yes, I would like to have this happen again. Or no, I want this manifestation that I have been, wanting this change in my life and aligning with it. And some of you, a lot of you, I feel like are on a big, 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 big shift, and there is no going back from that shift. It's kind of like with this whole Puff the Magic Dragon thing, Peter Pan thing. It's like, once Santa Claus isn't real, there's no going back. you know so, Christmas is still fun. Christmas can still be magical, and enchanting and all of these things in a lot of different ways, but it's not like when you believe Santa was real. It's just different. So there's something here that's like a major thing in your life that you're seeing. And, Puff the Magic Dragon is about innocence that has been taken away, that has been lost. So maybe for some of you, that has happened to you in your life. And this is something that you're coming to terms with here, that you're seeing, that maybe this vision that you had, this picture that you had, it's not going to be reality with a particular person or with a family member or with a past situation. It's like maybe there was this vision that you had of like, well, maybe there is a 1% chance that everything could just magically work out. And it's kind of like you're seeing that, no, that's actually not going to happen. It's actually never going to happen. And that's very interesting here. And then you have the pirates lower their sail for Puff the Magic Dragon. So this is kind of like, there is some kind of a respect that you are going to receive because you are upholding this boundary. And people are not going to be able to, pirates kind of steal, and pirates, have all these stories and they know how to swindle and all of this and take advantage. So this is not going to happen to you anymore. But it does talk about something that you're kind of letting go of, and it's the year of the dragon, right? So then I saw somebody parachuting in your cup. This was the coolest thing ever, because it was like played out like a story. Like if you turn it slowly, and if it was like flashing on a thing in front of you, a screen, I don't know. Okay, anyways. So a parachute. And this is like you're kind of coming down from this dream to reality, okay? But maybe there is a new dream, there is a new reality that you are actually going to live out, and it's gonna be so much better, and it's gonna be so very rewarding for you here. I saw a spade, and it's like, I heard calling a spade, and the spade is I forget what language now. Was it French maybe? Okay, I have no idea. But there is a language that the word spade came from, and it means sword, means weapon. So there's something here about you're seeing that something is a weapon here. This could have been love. It could have been this. It could have been a lot of different things with the pirates, but it wasn't something that could be real down on this earth. And it would be really great if this dream that you have could happen. It's kind of like a child who their parents get divorced, and their parents like very blatantly like can't stand each other, and the kid's like, well, maybe they're gonna get back, when we move back into our old house and when we're all together. And it's like, that's not happening. The moment they realize something like that is not gonna happen. But there is something so much better, because then I saw a heart. So it's kind of like once you call this spade a spade, you think, oh, this is going to take some time to get over. There is just one last thing of seeing something or defending yourself against a person that is very imaginative, that maybe you feel a responsibility for their happiness. And once you kind of stand up to that and you allow them to take ownership for themselves, this is when this love is coming to you. This is when something really amazing is going to happen here. And it's kind of like saying, yeah, there's a lot of things in your life that maybe you wanted to manifest, that you hoped for yourself and for other people, that didn't work out. But that doesn't mean this next one isn't going to work out. It actually kind of means that it is, because there's something with your childhood that you're facing. And everything before, you were manifesting on a limitation because you weren't letting this go. And some of you may be moving on from friendships because Jackie Paper doesn't come back anymore to see Puff the Magic Dragon. He's done. But let's see. This is okay. This looks like an angel that's kind of playing the harp here. This is really interesting here. There's somebody here that has taken advantage of you in some way, like dominated you in some way. And they're trying to like downplay it. They're trying to masquerade it. And they have done this to you quite a bit in your life, and it's just wrong. It's very, very wrong. Why is this showing up in your cup here? And now I'm seeing this wolf, and there's a packs of wolves behind this wolf here. You know, it kind of feels like, oh yeah, yep, these are wolves howling. Okay. And this could be a cat, you know, which is very interesting because Bagheera in the Jungle Book takes Mowgli to the wolves. And it's a wolf pack that's going to be his family, okay? And he's waiting there until it's time. And then there is a time when you can't wait anymore. He has to face Shere Khan. He has to face this tiger, okay? And you know, then he gets to, you know, return to the man village, and he still has this connection to the jungle and to all its creatures and to man as well, you know, and that's how things are going to proceed going forward. So it's kind of like you have had this happen in your life where you were taken from any kind of home or structure or anything that was people that you know you could identify with, where you could have any kind of roots, and you couldn't have any roots because Mowgli fit in with the wolves, but he never did at the same time, you know. And so it's like living between all of these different worlds and all of these different experiences. There's a culmination of something that is going to come together for you. And now I see the heart. This is a very beautiful little heart off in the distance. And it's like just waiting out there for you to go get it here. This is reminding me, it looks like the parachute here, which is very interesting. Because there is something about going on some kind of an adventure. You're going to have an opportunity to go on an adventure. And this can be going to an ice cream shop you've never been to before. Whoa, what an adventure, right? Could be. It doesn't have to be, you know, always this crazy thing. But when you're saying, you know, I'm physically in my mind, in my world, I want it to change. I'm going to think differently. I'm going to do things differently. You know, so something that you're going to do different is going to invite different energies around you and different people around you. And this is where you're going to meet someone because they're in a parachute too. Yeah, and this looks like oh wow. This looks like an astronaut, and then it looks like a sphinx here. So this is very interesting. Because Puff the Magic Dragon, Jackie Paper could, you know, hey, they're flying in the sky with this dragon, right? So maybe you can't fly with the dragon anymore, but you can become an astronaut, you know? And then I saw the Sphinx here. So there is some kind of protection that is going to allow you to do something on your own, but you're going to do it. You're not just going to fly amongst the clouds. You're going to go all the way to space. There's no limits, right? So there is this protection. There is this ancient something. Your ancestors, like you're meant to do something. Okay? You're meant to do something. And this idea could come to you from being out somewhere else. And you have the dolphin here. So the dolphin is talking about friends, talking about friendship. And dolphin is very, very curious. So the dolphin will follow their own curiosity. So this is something that this is encouraging you to do, to go out and to be social here. Okay, you have the mouse and you have the firefly. What is this mouse? So there's something here that maybe you're comfortable. A mouse in a house, they're so comfortable. You know, you see them in children's books and they have a little door with a little doorbell. They got a little chair in there. You know, they're so happy in there. It's just comfort, comfortability, but it is hiding. You have to hide, you know? So maybe there's something here that pulled you into hermit mode, and I feel like spirit is trying to pull you out of hermit mode. It's trying to pull you into this world, and then you have this firefly here, which is shining your light. Shining your light and following your curiosity here is what is going to help you, this adventurous spirit. Because remember, the adventurers that are the little mice people, and it's a cartoon, and they save this little boy, they save him, and there's a lizard in that too, which is not a dragon, but you know, they kind of look alike. So there's something here about a child's innocence being saved. Yeah, the rescue rangers. So you may have to rescue, you know, this time by yourself, being comfortable and hiding kind of. And it's interesting because look at all this light all around, which could be the firefly. So there's something here that guided you in this darkness, right? And now you get to be the guiding light. And this is very enchanting here. Okay, we're going to see more about this. So I knew it. And you know, the eagle, there was an eagle in that movie. There's an eagle in that movie. Yeah. The golden eagle. And I can't remember what the little boy's doing with the eagle, but they're trying to say, oh, they're saving the eagle too. They're saving the eagle too. So this is the thing, is there is a person here that's very noble, because I feel like this is your person's energy. And they're a very noble person, and you know, you're saving yourself, they're saving themselves. You guys are saving each other at the same time here. There's something really magical about standing up for who you really are and shining when, you know, this little firefly just being just a little firefly. But choosing to shine your light anyways, you don't know how powerful it is, because fireflies are guiding lights for the mice. You know, that represents your inner child here, what you're hiding, what you're trying, you know, it's like hidden in your house and you like don't want to think about it, you know, but you need to deal with it. It needs to be dealt with. So, you know, there could be a way that you have gone out and you've had a lot of fun, right? Or you're going to do that, but then it's like there is this energy of once that's over, there's something that needs to be dealt with. You know, and then you need to be able to shine, even if you're just shining the amount of a firefly, because you know what, that's going to expand and build and grow in momentum. And the next thing you know, you're an eagle. You know, that's what we're talking about here. And then can you imagine this impact? You know, it's like so much more. I think I want to do this. Let's see this dolphin here. Oh, well, this is too much. We have self-care on the top. Trust in divine time. Trust in divine time. Yeah, there will be a time when the social component is going to come into play. There will be a time when the friendships are going to show up. There will be a time when this joy is going to be flowing through you, right? And right now it's there, but there is something here. It's not quite ready yet, but this shift is coming so fast. You might as well say that it's here. So you have facade and beliefs. So that could be something that you're kind of hiding here. Maybe you think so, oh, this is what this is giving me, this energy. You know, when you're in class, right? I used to be so shy, okay? And so I'm sitting in class and I know the answer to the question, right? And the teacher's like, you know, somebody else will say the answer, whatever. But those times when like I know the answer and nobody's saying the answer. And it's like, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to raise my hand. I don't care if we get recess taken away. I'm not saying it. You know, it's just like there's something here where the mouse is kind of like holding back and quiet. Like it's not safe to say what your beliefs really are. So you're putting on this fake beliefs to kind of get along with things, or, you know, and I'm not like calling you out saying that. I'm just saying like that is this energy. So you may feel the need to do that. And there was a need to do that perhaps for a time. Nostalgia and memories. Wow. You know, there's a lot of memories that could hold you back, that could make you want to stay small. So your light is only shining this little bit, right? And it's like you don't want to lower or dull your shine for anybody else. You know, maybe it's like you're this enlightened being, it feels like, and your family, you know, is not. They see things different ways. It doesn't have to be family, it can be any situation in life. And this is kind of saying you can't really do that. You can't really like dull your shine for someone else. And, you know, that's a common thing that people do in relationships. I've definitely done that. And there's something here about, is there a cute story? Is there a cute story between you and someone? And you're kind of filling in the gaps. But is that really what's happening? You know? There's something here about that. Someone wants to use nostalgia and memories against you to hold you back from shining, you know? And they don't get how important that is, but, you know, it is. That's everything. It's your purpose. It's why you're here. Presence. Okay, so this is very interesting because you have present, abundant, gratitude, and you have guilt and sabotage. Somebody's trying to make you feel guilty for shining, for being in this present moment, for thriving, for being grateful for all that you have, for loving life, for your vitality, for your abundance. And the thing is this is what's kind of why you feel this huge shift and all these amazing things are coming in, but they're not exactly here just yet because somebody is trying to pull just enough of your vibration into this guilt, into this sabotage energy. Yeah. But you're breaking free from this. The eagle breaks free. Oh yeah. Big time. Big time. And this was a golden eagle. A golden eagle in that movie. The rescuers. The rescue rangers here. That was a golden eagle. Yeah. Spy, inspecting, watching, and then this rose-colored glasses here. There's something here that you can see that it's not right. It's not, something is becoming very clear to you that hasn't become clear. And this has to do with a masculine energy that you're kind of facing here. Wow, isn't this interesting? Okay, so... Oh, we gotta get a couple of these. Come on. And then we'll do tarot, of course. Come on. So somebody has made their bed. They don't want to lie in it. They're trying to guilt you, sabotage your happiness with these memories, with this nostalgia. You know, it's kind of like... They're watching your every move here, okay? And they're painting it any way they want to paint it. That's what I'm getting with this. These glasses. Any way that they want to paint this, they're going to paint this. They don't care. And of course, you have venom. All these cards spewed out, and the venom. Which is toxic, which is poison, but it can be used to heal, right? So there's something here about this. You know, something has happened here, but you're understanding how to use this to heal yourself and how to heal others, right? So venom is a very dangerous thing, but it can be used to be a life-saving thing. And that's what it is. It's like pearls. You know, pearls are formed from a parasite getting into the oyster shell. And 20 to 30 years it takes for real pearls, for the oyster to turn this parasite, this invader, invading the inside of this oyster, right? It takes 20 to 30 years to, but at the end, they made a pearl, you know? So there's something here about that. That's what you're doing in your life. And doesn't this kind of look like a pearl that the eagle is definitely light? Okay, wow. The oh, yeah, give me a second. And you have the siren. Oh, this is interesting. The bottom is the village. I'm not surprised. And here you have. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna get out the book and look up these two cards because I don't know the meaning. But something is going on here. Something very interesting is going on here with this womb and the siren. Okay. I'm gonna pause it. Is it resumed? Okay. Whoa. Thank you. This is amazing. So, Eros is talking about, he's the son of Aphrodite. And he is the god of love, but also sexual desire. And it's kind of, you know, he makes people fall in love, but it's also this energy of lust being misconstrued for love. And then you have this Thanatos card, okay? And this is talking about death. It's the god of death, the god of night. So it's a very interesting because there is a death to this toxic with venom, lust as love, you know? Because venom can save you, but it can also poison you. You know what I'm saying? So there is this element of, did somebody poison you and then save you and try to get credit for this? And it's like, well, you created a problem and then you want me to like worship you for solving the problem. That's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? There is something here. But what's so interesting is in this darkness with Thanatos, whatever this guy's thing is, you know, it's darkness, it's night. He's the god of night, which is of death. So, you know, this little mouse, cute little mouse, has to face this darkness, you know? And there are fireflies that are guiding, you know, it's like being guided through. And this can be the divine, this can be other people, your spirit guides have guided you through this darkness, and in the process you have become a firefly. You're glowing, you know. And so that's the thing is about something like this happening, is it gives you an opportunity to shine so much more. You know, the oyster couldn't have that pearl if it wasn't for the parasite. And yeah, sure, maybe I wouldn't want to have a parasite, but I'm gonna make a pro out of it. If you know, I'm kind of gonna play these cards that I've been dealt. You know, there's a point where it's like, this is where this is where I'm at in life, and this is what I'm gonna do moving forward. You know, maybe I'm gonna take the positive, you know, memories that I do have, but I'm not gonna let that hold me back. I'm not gonna live in nostalgia, but there is nothing actually beneficial happening here. You know, it's kind of like Persephone being like, oh, you know, the way me and Hades met was so cute. But every single day after that, living in the underworld has been an absolute nightmare. But I'm not going to leave because of that day that we met, and imagining things getting better. But it's like, okay, all of this time is going by. Things are not getting better here. So there's something here about that. Okay. And this womb, it's like you're being reborn. It's like you're being reborn. You know, and you have this siren here. So now you have this magical abilities. You have your own magical quality about you that cannot be taken away from you. There is this amazing connection here because, you know, having this fish tail, it's like, you know, fish represents abundance here. So this is kind of like saying, you know, you're going to have this abundance. You're going to have this flow of life. You're going to be in this present moment. You're going to be this magical being. You know, you already are, but your reality is going to fill in around that. And this gets to mean whatever it is that you want to mean, you know? So there's kind of like this element of magic here and having this power, because you have the spy and you have this, so somebody watching, right? But the siren here is like, can we see mermaids in this world? No. Can we see sirens? No. You only see them if they want to be seen. So there are people that you are going to become this, they're not going to be able to reach you in any way, energetically, you know, in any realm. This is done. This is done. So this is really amazing. This is really amazing. You're being protected, but it's like you protected yourself by making these choices, and you now have access to the power of the universe, to all these dimensions, to all these realms, to all these mystical beings. You know, we got Puff the Magic Dragon in this reading. You know, we got a mermaid in this reading. You know, this is magical stuff here. So you have way more, you know, the divine working with you here to break free from this village here. And then isn't so great, underneath we have this castle. Look at all these pearls here. So, you know, and then the eternal child, look at this. And the candle, this light that is being shine. You're going to be this light, this beacon of light here for others. That is definitely very evident here. Okay. It could be especially for children that have gone through something similar to you. So it's like, yeah, maybe you're not going to fit in the village anymore, but you know, you sure are going to have a castle. So, you know, and did you ever really fit in the village anyways? You know, it is kind of like, what that is, you know, really saying. Could you ever really be yourself in that village anyways? You know, so it's kind of like saying you're your own magic, you know? You're your own magical being now. You know, you don't need these pirates to do something for you. You don't need this dragon to do something for you. No, you have your own magic that you get to represent in your own special way. And just as I freaking say that, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about you being standing strong on your own, which you have for so very long, but now the outside world reflecting that, the material world reflecting that, people seeing that, people respecting that. It is the divine time for this to come in for you. Wow. You have the Hangman. You're seeing a situation, and then this is going on where the mouse was, where the facade was. Okay, that's what's under this. And these two cards here. Okay, so this is like seeing this from a different way now. You really see things clearly now. Wow. Okay, Five of Wands. It can be wrestling with you a little bit because as you first begin to shine with this Firefly, this is just the beginning of the shine, right? As you first begin to make this shift, okay, the memories are going to come in, the nostalgia is going to come in. People are going to be protesting this. There's people that are going to be trying to manipulate this situation. This is like when Peter Pan is like, no, don't leave, trying to manipulate, trying to guilt them into not leaving Neverland, and it's interesting because the empty bed. There's something here about, no, you're not going to do that. You're going to kind of move forward with your life. And somebody maybe wants you to not kind of face something so that they don't have to. And somebody wants you to kind of do something that is just unhealthy for you. It's like an unhealthy request, but they don't think it is. They think that you standing your ground for yourself is unhealthy. But it's not. There's something really weird about that. Yeah, look at this. Look at the 10 of Cups here. And then there's this 4 of Cups. So it's like somebody's disappointed in you thriving and overcoming so much and being oh so very happy. And that, well, yeah, that's kind of what came up before with the guilt and the sabotage. Somebody is trying to kind of like, oh, this is weird. Like, why wouldn't they want you to be happy? Especially I feel like you have been through the actual brunt of this. Not them. What the heck? They're gonna. There's people that they're making their own bed and they have to lie in it. It could just be difficult because people are not facing what they need to face. They're not learning. They're not willing to learn. They're not willing to grow. And you have done that. And now you're getting all of these benefits and blessings. And people are still stuck down there in these holes that they dug for themselves. And they're refusing to come out. This could have to do with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it doesn't have to. There is a change that you're making with the Fool and the 3 of Swords, and there is some heartache for the people that you have to leave behind for the situation that will never be. But you're gonna move forward and you're gonna be happy that you did. It's what is right for you. It is your life's purpose. So there's an element of bittersweet to this, but it gets better. It gets better, it gets better, it gets better, and you're learning how to deal with this. And I feel like you're not just learning this for nothing. You're learning this to help other people learn how to do this as well. And then you have the Ace of Cups, so this is where love comes in with the 6 of Swords. So you're moving away from this nightmare that was keeping you trapped. It's kind of like people are saying, well, it's like you're a mermaid and people are living where, there's no water and you're like, I'm dying here. I got to get to the water. And they're like, I can't believe you would leave your family. And you're like, hello, I'm a mermaid. I will die. And they're like, well, we're not going. Don't leave. And then you like find a river and you're so happy and you're jumping around and they're like, you left us. What? Yeah, look at the Eight of Cups. But then you have the King of Cups. Always, always, always. You have the decision to make. There could be a water sign that is really trying to drag you down. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or there's a new collaboration here where you have to put yourself out there in a new way than you ever have before. You know, it's like kind of like the scariest thing ever. Like, you know, you have this huge dream, but then it's like, well, what if it comes true? And then actually going off and doing it. You know, you've never done anything like it before, but it's the most exciting thing at the same time. And I feel like you're going to choose to move forward. You're not going to choose to allow yourself to be, I'm getting, you know, it's not really what the King of Cups means, but this is what I'm getting from this energy is a person who is using their authority, using emotions to their advantage, to try to manipulate you, holding you accountable. But it's not your responsibility. It's just inappropriate. But you're going to make this choice to move forward here, and you're going to be met with people and situations that you can collaborate with. You know, and that's really beautiful here. And this is just, the universe is just basically saying, yeah, you need to go forward. You know you need to go forward, but we're going to give you another opportunity to see that you need to move forward. And you're like, got it. You know, you have everything that you need. There is a pause here, but soon you're going to see that you have everything that you need. And it's kind of like when you start walking, when this mouse starts walking, then he can see the fireflies, the next firefly. It's like, oh, there's only one firefly here. So once I get to that firefly, I'm not going to be able to see anything else. So I'm not going to walk yet. And it's kind of like, well, once you get there, then you'll see another one. And then you'll know to go that way. You know? So it's going to show up when divine timing, when it's ready for you to move forward here. And there's something here about resting a little bit because you have been through a lot of difficulty on your own. A lot. So Spirit wants you to rest before you get this victory, because Spirit wants you to be able to enjoy it. Because that's something you deserve. This clarity, this new opportunity here. You know, you've been holding back, you've been patient. And Spirit sees that. You're going to be attracting a person that just, they really help you gain perspective. It's a person that's very clear, they're very concise. They know how to make decisions, and they understand how to support. They like give a framework, and you're the creativity and they're the framework. You know, they're the structure and you are, you know, the beautiful design, you know. And just as I say that, this card was like sticking out like this. Two of Cups. There is a beautiful way that you and another person can come together. This could be a person that you meet through friends. This is sudden, you're not expecting it. And it's a very great opportunity. And this is something that it could just be, you're very excited about them. They're very excited about you. There is passion between the two of you. And you quickly come to see, oh, this isn't actually passion. This is more. This is so much more. And the way that they're coming towards you, their actions, their words matching. There is this friendly energy with this person. There is like this clarity about what this person really wants here. And you really, really like this. So this is something where it's like a one night stand could turn into something more, you know, but it's like you would feel that energy that this is more before just doing that. Yeah, with the King of Swords, you will have this clarity. So I'm not saying just go out and have a one night stand and then there you go, you know, but there is this clarity that you have about this. Wow, how cool. Okay, so this could be a person that you're already with, and there's just going to be more clarity that this is something that, oh, this is really it, you know? Depends on where you're at, or this could be a new person. Okay, so thank you so much, Leo. Okay, I love you so much. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe, okay? And thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Okay.